Okay.
Hello, Balta.
Open your own show, is the Mr. Maxima.
Hello, Balta. Today we are going to talk about the balance between the own life, the own goals, for example, work, study, or personal development, and the family, the friends, our relations.
Okay. So how we can have like a successful life, a nice lifestyle without sacrificing one area of our life, right?
Yes, yes, that topic.
Maximo, are you there?
That topic.
Yeah, okay. Sounds perfect. Sounds perfect then. So tell me, for you, if we need to select one area, if you need to classify one of the weakest areas in your life, what is that weakest area that you would like to improve?
Um, my weakest area that I would like to improve. I think the the own develop
Okay.
the
Okay.
work the study. I think right now
Okay, but
it's the
let's
most
try to just
important.
classify. Let's try to just classify one. So we'll be working, studying. Which one would you say that is the worst, the negative one?
My worst area in my life,
Yeah,
maybe the work because I don't have a lot of money. I don't
yeah.
need a lot of money, but I don't have to. Um,
I understand. So the financial area, right?
yes.
Okay. So my question will be, what number for you will be a nice number to have? What amount of money per month would be nice for you to have every month?
um, I think maybe 1,000 because
Soles or dollars?
soles because
So
I
this
don't
is
have I don't have a lot of needed of money right now because I have my dad, but
yeah,
for maybe for accident or for imprevis or
emergency.
yes, or for my clothes, my things, my basic things.
The hotels, the
Yes.
okay, I understand. Okay, okay. So let's try to once that we have the number 1,000 soles per month, I think that is something achievable, easy to accomplish. What is if you need to? Can you give me three options for you? Three options that you could apply to get 1,000 soles per month. Give me three options, and we are going to work which of those is the easiest one.
Mm, right now, in lately, I am earn money, but is for my university. I have
Okay,
a scholarship, uh,
nice.
but I try to save a lot, the most possible. I
Nice.
don't I don't think that that money is for my. I try to not spend that money. I
Okay.
don't touch a lot that money.
Okay, okay.
I
Yes, place it there. Okay.
I I want to earn and by other ways.
Okay, okay. So
Uh,
let's say three ways that you could apply to earn 1,000 soles. Which ways will be so we can have an idea, we can compare them.
for example, I I had a motorcycle and maybe could be deliver. Maybe I could do delivery.
Okay.
Um, Other way could be work or support to my uncle in my house because my uncle is working in my house but in the taller.
Okay. So does what does he do? What he does? He working what?
He's tornero
Oh
in
yeah, yeah, yeah.
English.
So it's like the guy who shaved the metal parts, the tiny parts.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I had an uncle also. He do the same. That's a difficult job. Huh? That's not a easy task, but it's cool. Okay, okay. So that will be one. The first one. Which was the first one? That is the second one. The first one was
The first was uh, do delivery.
delivery. Yeah, this one, and the last one will be
Um, work in anywhere. For example, could be in fast food.
okay. Now my question is, where do you believe you will learn the most? Doing delivery, working with your uncle, or working in a random place? In what place do you think you are going to learn more?
I think with my uncle,
Nice, nice.
because he he has his own business, his
Okay.
own is as a taller.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So it's like he
Uh,
has like a little factory, like a little factory where he do all the pieces.
yes, yes.
Okay,
And
okay.
I think I could learn about his customer, his relation with his customers, and
Yeah,
maybe about his job too.
yeah. I think that that will be a nice way. Now, if you want to work with him, do you believe he will accept? And do you believe he will pay you?
I think yes, but I but maybe as a part-time salary
Okay.
or
How
less
much? Sorry,
maybe.
how much is a part-time? So like 400, 500?
Yes, 500 maybe, or yes.
Okay, okay.
I
Well,
don't think more than that.
yeah. You know,
But
the problem with with the delivery service is that it's dangerous because you need to move fast on the streets and there are a lot of accidents. So that's the problem with the delivery.
yes, my dad told me that too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the last one that is working in random places, it work only if you have a friend in a good company or in a group place. Because if you want to apply like an average person, you are not going to get a good job. So that's why I think your uncle so far looks like the best choice, the best path.
Um, I think that too, but I don't. In lately, I don't be motivated to that. I don't think about that lately. I don't think.
Oh, okay, okay, that's nice. Now, if you are not, if you don't need the money that fast, also you can spend the time learning more skills, and that will be another way to attack the problem, right? So you can learn new skills. Which skill do you say will be the most valuable for you to learn? That skill that if you learn that skill now, you could be making more money.
Mm, I think the English.
Okay. And how many hours per day are you allocating to consuming English content and practicing your English?
Um, I I have to accept that lately I I've lowered the
Of course.
hours.
I am like huevonazo asking the people who want to practice with me. Okay? My chat is empty all the time. But okay, no problem. So starting for today, from today, let's try to, what about try to at least allocate 3 hours per day to English? Is it possible for you?
Yes, yes. I think I'm going to develop my own way to learn English.
We all do. We all do. It's like we get pieces from here, from there, and
Yes.
then you mix it. But you know, I can tell you something. The best way to learn English is by using English to acquire another knowledge that you are interested in. I don't know if I explain myself.
Yes, yes. I agree with you because it's the most faster way, I think, and the most fun way because everything wants talk English. Don't want to read, don't want to write. When well too, but speak I think is the most important.
Yeah,
Speak,
yeah,
listen.
totally. Totally, totally. So, okay, let's try to find the what is that thing that you want to learn, study? I mean, English will be the vehicle, the way that you are going to consume your information. But what is that piece of content? What skill do you want to learn, or what information do you want to acquire?
Mm, I don't think a lot about that. I think more in my university, in my college. Mm,
Yeah. I mean, university is good, but university is like what everybody else is doing. So if we want better results than the average person, okay, university is like going to the bathroom. It's something that you have to do anyway, something like that. But if you want to do something higher, what is that extra thing that nobody in your classroom is trying to do now? So learning about how to sell, personal branding, how to communicate,
I I
learning maybe. You tell me.
I think improve myself, improve my offer my service, and because, for example, I am very good in teach mathematics.
Okay, so in mathematics, you know how to explain the all the concepts, all the things.
Yes,
Okay.
but I don't have the I don't feel that I am able to offer my service. Maybe could be that improve my seller abilities
Okay,
or
okay, I got it. How to sell your skills.
yes, my skills.
Okay, let's do something. I will give you that homework for you this week. We are going to have another interview in the following days, but your task is going to be try to just study how to improve your selling strategies when you want to offer your services. That is the only thing. You're going to be like a pit bull. You're going to be obsessed with that topic. So what about that? Can you do that?
Yes, yes.
Okay, only in English, by the way. I don't put tutoriales de no, no, no. Put fucking English content, and you're going to check. And in the next reunion that we are going to have, we are going to you are going to explain me techniques to boost your sales and how to get new customers. That is a good one. Do you know someone that is good at selling his services?
It's a good idea to sell our service.
No, no. Do you know someone, one person? Do you know one person close to you that is good selling his or her services?
Mm, mm, no, close to me, I think no.
Okay, that's the first thing. Try to I'm sure you have one person, but maybe you haven't paid attention to that person. But always we have like one person that is good offering their services. For example, long time ago, when my grandmother passed away, cuando murió mi abuela, okay, we had a funeral. So at the funeral, people go to say, I'm sorry, hope you get better. And there was a guy that his name or his nickname is Camotudo. He's a clown, okay? This clown, he say, okay, my condolence to everybody, my condolence. And he was giving his card, como todo payaso contratos. So the piece of shit was doing publicity in my grandmother funeral. And I was surprised. People who know how to sell always are promoting their services.
Um, uh, Always promote our service is a good idea.
Yeah, always, always. So, for example, whenever for what happened, I have a good question actually. What happened if someone, let's say like a friend from a while ago, or a person that you haven't seen in a while, asks you, "What are you doing?" If someone asks you, "What are you doing?" What do you reply?
I reply, I am studying. I am uh, university. I am studying English. Um, that
Okay, let's try to improve that. Let's try to go by improving that. For example, if someone asks me, what do you do? I always reply, I am working on a community called Inglés para Cholos, you know, and I help people to practice English. Why do you want to change your response? Because this person maybe in the future will have interaction with other people, and these other people say, hey, do you know where can I practice? Or in your case, for example, my son want to learn mathematics. Do you know someone who is a teacher? And they will say, yes, I know Maximo. By the way, you know, my this is a parenthesis. My best teacher in math in my school, his name was also Maximo. I just remember. But do you know the trick, right? So if you always tell the thing that you want to sell when they ask you what you are doing, it's also a way to promote your brand.
mm, it's a good idea. Um, I think it's a good idea. Also, for example, I didn't start with that, but it's a good idea to say it too, because maybe could have a new customer.
Yeah, you can say I'm starting up a mathematics program
uh,
for a which is your target market? I mean, you're going to teach to people between which ages? Young people, old people, adults, teenagers. What is your target market?
I think young people
Between?
between 11 years old until 16,
Are we talking
17,
about high school, like secundaria, right?
secundaria.
Okay, okay, that's nice. So you can say it like this. When they next time that somebody asks you, "What are you doing?" You can say, "I'm teaching or I'm helping students from a high school or secundaria to improve their grades in math, you know? So I'm helping. So I'm helping or I'm working with, estoy trabajando con. You can say that. So in that way, because now you are saying I am studying at this university. What you are doing now is you are promoting the name of the university. Instead of promoting the name of your university, now you are going to promote your name.
Mm, Instead to talk about my university,
Yeah,
talk
you will
about
talk
me.
about your service. Yeah, because makes more sense to promote your service than the what is the name of your university?
San Marcos,
Sorry?
San Marcos.
Okay, okay. So instead of San Marcos, will be San Maximo. You got it. So it's going to be San Maximo instead of San Marcos. And San Maximo is going to be the brand. So always you promote. I'm working with young students from high schools to help them to improve their grades on math. Always try to be target specific. Young people on this area. My kid has problems in history or in Spanish, in language. No, 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 only math because you are expert. An expert do just one thing.
It's a good tip. Thank you. I think um, personal branding is another area, and I feel I am a little low. For example,
Yeah,
my social media, I don't use a lot. I don't use a lot Instagram as my friends, as my cousins. I use more WhatsApp, but I use more WhatsApp to. I don't feel that. I am building a personal branding. I feel
Yeah.
I am texting, I am sharing my life in my states, but I I don't think that.
How many hours do you have? Let's say every day, how many free hours do you have? So we can have an idea of how to allocate time. How many free hours do you have per day?
Lately, I have mm, five 5 hours or four
Okay,
hours.
let's do, yeah, let's say 4. So you are going to allocate 2 hours for how to sell your services and 2 hours of personal branding, because the topics more or less sound similar but are not the same. Selling is how to make money now, and branding is long term. You need both things. So invest 2 hours on branding, 2 hours on sales, and next call that we are going to have, I want you to be an expert in both two things, and you're going to explain me how to do branding and sales.
You will recommend me
Uh,
a channel.
well, so yeah, I can recommend you, but first give me a second. I'm going to turn on the light because it's so fucking. Give me a second. I'm going to put the light.
Yes,
Okay, now we're back. Yes, I will send you some YouTube channels. So I think was a nice call, Máximo. Can you stop the recording so I can give you some extra tips?
yes, yes.